Okay guys, so I want to talk to you about why the questions are never answered regarding like the big questions. And people will go and buy all these ketogenic books and they never really get the big questions. The big question simply is, how do you keto adapt? You'll see things like, well, doctors will throw out these concepts. Well, you want to like just deplete your glycogen, so go do cardio for a day. And you're like, okay, I'll go do cardio for a day, deplete my glycogen, and within 6 hours I'll make ketones, and I'm already starting my process, and within 3 days I'll be in ketosis. So, and then that doesn't work. You're like, okay. And then they say do 1 pound of protein per kilo. And then all of a sudden they're still not in ketosis and their glucose is too high and the ketones are blunted. And then they'll say things like, great sources of protein are, animal protein and like cheese and nuts. Great sources of protein. But then they don't go into the details of why. You know what I mean? Nuts are high in unsaturated fats, which are high in omega-6, which we are too high in, which is very blood acidic. And that blunts your keto adaptation. Nuts are high in fatty acid, and a lot of you guys are allergic to them for a reason. So then that's blunting, because they're these like really wishy-washy general concepts that people just become confused by. Then there's the whole thing that men adapt better than women, but nobody understands really why. Then there's the thing that, you keep your macros, like your fat should be 65 to 70-ish 5% with the 20 to 25% protein and 5% carbohydrates. And then people do this protocol. It's not being explained why those ratios actually work. Then people don't put it in any type of context or of calories or grams of food or grams of total macros, not in weight, but like total grams of protein, carbohydrates, and fats. And so then people do 1,000 calories of the 65, 75, like up to 75 grams of fat, and then their fat's super low. I know. It's not really explained like what type of exercise you need to do, the timing of your food. Does it matter? Really, does it matter the kind of fatty meats, or can I eat a bunch of coconut oil because it's high in saturated fat, rather than, and can I just eat a lot of can I eat a bunch of olive oil or olives and coconut oil and then adapt on that? It's not really clearly explained. It doesn't really clearly explain things like, can you breastfeed? Can you do it and be pregnant? Can you do it as a vegan? Can you do it as a vegetarian? Can you do it if you've got thyroid? Some say don't. Oh my God, keto creates like insulin resistance, and so diabetics shouldn't do it. And then doctors are like, it heals type 2 diabetes and regulates your type 1 and like takes you out of a insulin resistant range. And then some people are like, does it give you cholesterol? Like, what is cholesterol? Like, how does it work? Like, am I going to get a heart attack having all this fat? Like, but like sodium, and is sodium going to sit and give me a heart attack? And then people don't understand how sodium works within the body. And then people are slamming down so many supplements. And like, are supplements okay? I mean, can I do like vitamin D in high doses? Can I do branched chain amino acids? Then like you hear this light touch on like, well, maybe it can be good, it can be reparative, but then maybe not because like too many amino acids. Seriously, they don't ever touch on like adrenal health, disease and trying keto, thyroid health a little bit but not really, and maybe podcasts. Then there's these exogenous ketones, these salts, like do they get you in ketosis? And then it's subjective because people who are freaking minions who are part of the company, like, I understand people are trying to make money, but then they're like touting it as the best thing ever, and then people actually go online and say it's giving them stomach aches or it spiked their blood sugar or gave them loose stool and it hasn't been tested over time, and does it actually get to ketosis? And Some people are like, oh my God, I have so much energy from it. And some people are like, I feel shit and feel awful from it. Nobody's actually going in more to a more lengthy or more deep, depthy background of these questions, right? Can you eat these foods? Can I have 50 grams of carbs? Can I do fermented foods? Can I do kimchi? Can I do caffeine? Can I do decaf? You know, what if I'm going to do an herbal tea? What kind of herbal tea? Can I do white tea? Can I do black tea? Can I do green tea? Can I do mushrooms? Can I eat mushrooms? Can I have onions? Can I have red onions? Can I have white onions? Questions, 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 questions all day long on these subjects, right? So fascinating, right? Can I do it as an athlete? Can I do it as a runner? Can I do it as a sprinter? Can I do it as a long distance runner? Can I do it as a marathoner? Can I do it as an ultra marathoner? Can I do it as a boxer? Can I do it as a CrossFit person or bodybuilder? The fitness competitions are now starting to link on it. You know, should I do it to get lean? You know, am I going to lose muscle? I mean, can I do targeted ketogenic ketogenic protocol? Can I do a cyclic ketogenic diet? Like, can I just do it in cycles? Can I refeed? And all this weird stuff where people are touting keto, and a lot of these weird questions have to do with how fast can I get in? Can I intermittent fast on keto? You know, like people, I'll do videos about doing intermittent fast, and they'll be like, oh, it works so great for me. And I'm like, you know, it works so great for me, I lost a ton of muscle. I mean, not muscle. Oops, Freudian slip. Oops. Spoiler. They'll do intermittent fasting, and then they'll say how much weight they lost. And like, I feel great. And I'm like, you feel great because you ate like shit before. And then you take out these foods, because that's what people do when they do water fast and juice fast, and those are more questions that people ask. And what is it? Oh gosh, like all time. Can I do honey? Can I do xylitol? Like all these questions are not answered. And you know, I'm not going to go into all of them, these videos. I just want to say that I'm listening and I get the questions. Can I drink alcohol? Can I refeed on alcohol? Can I do it a little bit? Can I have cheese? Can I sprinkle a little Parmesan on my food? Will that be problematic? Can I eat late? Can I do it as a night shift worker? Can I do it as during Ramadan? Get these questions all day, every day. Do I lose muscle? How much muscle? Can I lift heavy? All the workout questions, all of the metabolic damage questions, all of the histamine intolerance, and all the sleep, and you know, all this kind of stuff. If you actually go through all my videos, I pretty much answered all those questions I asked, that you asked, not I asked, that I mentioned. But, you know, just to touch on a few of them, everything's about balance, right? And everything comes with how much damage do you have? Do you have any underlying gut dysbiosis that you're not aware of? Most people do. Once I start asking questions in a consultation, the tick boxes, the ping, 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 ping keep going on. And I find it happen like immediately. And then I'm like, well, we don't want to risk, because it is very difficult to get into ketosis. But of course, once you cross that bridge over to ketosis land, what you can do is quite amazing. Not in regulating your body fat, of course, but in building muscle and being strong, but in healing the body, because we all have some kind of damage, from cavities to, you know, dry skin, or, you know, dandruff, things that don't seem life-threatening. We all have something on our skin. We're tired. We react to certain foods. We're bloated. We have bad menstrual cycles. We're moody. You know, all these things matter. Dairy. Should we be drinking from a cow? You know, I thought butter is dairy. Why is butter okay and the other dairy is not? No, dairy is not okay, and butter is okay for some, and ghee is okay for some, and not even ghee is not okay for a certain percentage of people who've got histamine intolerance so bad. Pregnant women who try to do the wrong application of keto come from prior damage. Oh yeah, can you get pregnant on keto if you have infertility problems? This is another issue. Can you shrink fibroids? Can you you know, deal with your endometriosis? Like, yes, 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 yes. All of these things when it comes to healing the body and cancer and lupus and Lyme's disease, all of these things all of these things can be addressed or potentially very much so healed through a ketogenic protocol, next level other than low carb, high fat, or paleo, next level keto, with people who are really willing to do whatever it takes and learn as much as possible and clean out all the crap, eat real food, stop doing supplementation up the wazoo, find out if you have a gut dysbiosis, if you can have probiotics, which is another question. Try to find out if you have any histamine responses to the certain bacterial strains that help build gut flora, because if you have too many weeds before you clear out the weeds before you plant the seeds, then it can exacerbate your candida or any type of gut issue. Or infections or sinus infections. You guys have a lot of infections going on. You have a lot of allergies going on. You have asthma. You have all these weird things. Depression, mood disorder, can keto help with that? Or autism. Like, all of these things really matter. So I just want to kind of rehash. I get it, and I hear you guys, and I get the questions, and I get them all day long. And I'm going to be writing a book, yes, that addresses all of these based on my own experience. Based on my own experience. Because you can buy whatever PhD book out there and not get into ketosis. And how do I know? Because I get hundreds of people who do that. I get doctors who come to me, how are you getting people into ketosis? And I'm like, I'm strict. I'm freaking ball buster. I'm like, you have to start over again. You have to take a eraser and just erase whatever you thought was okay to get away with. Because these are a lot of people who are trying to do it the quick, fast way, and the quicker you try to do it, the more you don't adapt. Weight on a scale does not indicate that you are in ketosis at all. At all, guys. Because you could be losing amino acids, right? And water. Oh yeah, the electrolyte balance. A lot of you guys are having issues with your electrolytes, with your potassium, with heart palpitations, the keto flu symptoms, the metallic taste in the mouth. What's going on in the urine? Does the breathalyzer work? Do you know what I mean? Because ketone strips are so expensive. It's like, there's so many questions. No, the breathalyzer does not work. No. And you have to learn how to test your blood sugar. Everybody should have one in their home. Because a really spike in having high blood pressure and heart disease, those are other questions. Really high spikes in blood glucose shows pancreatic insufficiencies, it shows stress in the body. So there could be a lot of former damage going on. You guys got to go down the rabbit's hole and start looking for the pill to fix the problem. Can I do testosterone, HRTs, right? Women are on progesterone cream. Men are starting to do steroids to try to heal the body. Does that work? No. It spikes your blood sugar. Things that have to make your adrenals overwork. Or your liver, sorry. Your liver overwork. Your liver's already overworked because it's processing shit in the water. And your hormones are out of whack. You're estrogen dominant. A lot of men are estrogen dominant. That's another thing. Can ketogenesis help raise men's testosterone level? Because a lot of you guys are hovering around 200. You're under 300 with your testosterone numbers. Women are, most of them, estrogen dominant. A lot of you have PCOS. It's like, it's crazy what all the illnesses that go out there. And when I go to the gym and I see all these young people, they don't look well. Because I can see, right, your face is a big indication of your gut health, your organ health. And you can see it. People like little raisins, all like struggling, their skin, their pores, just the vitality, the inflammation in the face. You can see it. You can see it. There's a reason why a lot of doctors are saying that, it can be up to 50% of the world's population who are unhealthy at some point will develop cancer in their life if they don't take measures now to start trying to heal the body and getting to sleep and understanding how stress affects the hypothalamus pituitary axis, the hormones, the cells, the white blood count, the red blood cells, like all of these things matter. Okay guys, I just wanted to talk. I'm about to be out of time. I'll touch more on this subject in depth. You can go to stephanieperson.com. to learn more. I'm going to revamp my website. Stephanie, the business person, on my Facebook fan page. Stephanie Ketogenic on my Instagrammy. Steph, the business, spelled Bizaness, on my Periscope for live broadcasts. Woo! I got it all in. And let's peace out because I got some energy.